Good morning. I know it looks like I'm in a weird spot. Hi, I'm Christina. I'm at Cape Coral Mattress, about to get ready for my day. New spot. The lighting looks lovely. Anywho's, I'm gonna get all my products out. We're gonna use the Huda Beauty, um, rose quartz on our eyes, and a Bare Minerals foundation. We're gonna dive into some skincare that I used yesterday to give it another go, with a primer as well. Let me get all of my stuff together, get my eyebrows cemented in an upward position, prime my eyes for shadow, and we'll get right to the makeup. Good morning. See you in a minute. Back. So, to use on my face. Glow Recipe. Pomegranate Firming Serum. Yes, please. I don't feel any firmer, but it takes time. Ren. Ren Clean Skincare. Ever Hydrate. Feels lovely. And then underneath my eyes, I went in with quite a thick slathering of, because it's kind of a thick formula, the Ren Brightening Dark Circle Eye Cream. I primed my eyelids with the NARS Pot Concealer, in Painterly, and I cemented my eyebrows up, which this eyebrow is my problem eyebrow, with the Ardell Brow Glue. So, right into the eyes. I was thinking, as I was getting ready, this Huda Beauty Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette, Gorgy. I think because I'm wearing basically black and white today, I wanted to do a more smoky look. Cool toned smoky, I think. Let's just go for it. Let's not think too hard about it. So I'm going to go into my Lancome pencil. Let me find a brush. Use this brush to smudge her out. Hold on. Digging. So I'm here in Cape Coral because I'm training our new employee, who I remind me to ask her if I can say her name on camera. I'm going to pull out my eye with this little puff. Not pull out my eye. Stretch my eye a little bit and go right in with this Lancome 24-hour liquid pencil on the upper, in my waterline, and also on my upper eyelid, one eye at a time, and smudge it out. So I'm here to train. It's going to be her day 3 and day 4. How exciting. I'm just smudging it out. Maybe that's going to be the look today. It's just makeup. Do it. Do it. Don't think about it. So we're going to work on, I call it our script, but it's our sales approach. We're going to go over our first and second 5 beds, so 10 beds. Once we get the 10 beds down, pardon me, once we get the 10 beds down, you basically will know everything about all of the mattresses on the floor. And then once we have those first 10 down, we can go into greater detail about each mattress. I smudged that one a little more smudgy, so we're going to match it on this side. Just smudging out that pencil. Heck with it. Let's go all the way through the lid. Heck with it. It's going to be a really good base for eyeshadow. It's a little bit sticky, I could feel it. Just wiping off that little brush. It's the cutest little brush. It's by Hank and Henry. Cutest little brush. Put that aside for now. Let's go in with a shadow. Let's go in with, I think, the shade Mantra up here in the corner. A little bit of a denser brush, I think. And just set that eyeshadow. I mean, not eyeshadow pencil, eyeliner. That's beautiful and smoky. Beautiful and smoky. I love training. I don't know why. Well, when I went to school to be a nurse, what I planned on, and you know how things never go to plan, was I got my licensed practical nurse certificate. So I was a licensed practical nurse. And while I was working as a licensed practical nurse, I wanted to go to school to get my RN, which is a step above licensed practical nurse. There's like a hierarchy of things. And then specialize in wound care while I continued my education. And when I got tired of wound care, I wanted to, I'm going into the shade Radiate to blend out the edges. Not Precious. When I got tired of wound care, I wanted to teach because I enjoy teaching. So I give props to all the teachers out there. I imagine it feels very rewarding. So I embrace these times where I can teach. Just blending out the edge of that ever so gently with that Precious shade to give this a more seamless look. You can see I got a little crazy right there. Huda Beauty shadows are gorgy. They blend like a dream. They're pigmented but not like scary. And I'll say, oh, you're stuck with craziness now. They blend out lovely. Oh, what's going on right there? I'm going to take a little bit of a denser brush. Color switch it just in case there's lingering shadow from a different look on it. Really go in right there. Blend that out. Nice. It's kind of hot in here. A little bit hot in here. I think that's the ticket. Now, in this palette, there's a gorgeous deep shimmer shade called Empowered. I think I'm going to NYX glitter glue a little bit. Where is she? NYX. Found her. NYX glitter glue. Just the itty bitty little dot. I mean, itty bitty little dot. Start it in the center of the eye and blend it out. Not the eye, the eyelid. You know what I mean. The employee that I'm training is going to cover the full-time employee here, Jeff's days off. So the owner doesn't have to cover over here, nor do I, which I don't mind. But it's a far drive for him. He lives in Naples. Color switching this more dense brush by Eco Tools and going into the Empowered shade. Or do we want to try that one? Or do we want to try that one? Cosmic Love? Cosmic Love. Let's Cosmic Love. Look at it. Right there. Cosmic Love. Oh, Moro. Yes. Oh, that's gorgeous. Come on. Huda. Huda Beauty. I heard there's a buzz about her new foundation. There's a buzz on the street. I am not going to purchase it because I have 13 foundations. Oh, that's pretty. Dimension. Sparkle. That's gorgeous. I'm so glad we went in this direction. Color switch that brush before I put it back. We're going to put the eyeshadow palette aside for a moment. Go in with a little primer. This eyeshadow is very Pat McGrath-esque. We're going to go in with the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. It's a silicone primer with it's a pore smoothing and filling primer without the use of silicone. God, that's pretty. Come on. See if we can get the sparkle out of the inner corner. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Those eyes. Come on. For foundation today. I use it for the first time in a long time. Shake well. Ooh, good thing I read that. Shake well. I don't think I shook it yesterday. Oh, shoot. Maybe that was the problem. I'm not sure if it's my shade or not. I'm so used to making light foundations work that I'm not sure. So we're going to try it again anyways. I brought a new beauty blender with me. Look how cute and little. I thought it was going to get a little bit bigger, but whatever. 2 pumps. Look at the packaging. I love that. Love. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it anyways. It's a very light foundation. Watery. Even. Slathering it on. I mean, it seems to be the right undertone. We'll see. I mean, it does match my body. Our face is always a little bit lighter than our body for some reason. I don't know why. I've been tanning, so I'm a little bit darker than normal. My usually paper pale shade. I don't think I like this foundation. I really don't. Can't tell if it's the shade that bothers me or the lack of coverage. Probably a little bit of both. But we got her. Look, the Beauty Blender's doing it again. Maybe it's the foundation. Yeah, it's doing it again. Well, I'm going to bring a different foundation with me tomorrow. I'm not even going to fuss with it anymore. This is going to go in the trash. This is the second time that it's been a no bueno for me. So, goodbye. We're going to let her go. It's okay. We're going to move on. There's a little bit of chonkiness. The under eyes look good. We're going to move on. Cream bronzer. Let's go in with this $8 Catrice palette. She's lovely. A little bit lighter shade in the corner here. Get a little on this motor brush. It's going to look a little harsh to begin with, but we're going to blend it out. If you're going to go full glam, you're going to go full glam. Maybe I'll bring my Zeesea Cosmetics foundation. It's a CC cream, the nude glow version, I believe. So, I checked my shop app last night to see when the Revie Beauty blushes were coming because I'm excited, and they are going to be here today. So I brought home my makeup last night because moving it from Naples to Cape Coral, brought it home. I cleared out some spot in the box to receive these blushes. I can't wait to receive these blushes. Revie Beauty is a makeup company started by another content creator. I'm a little pilly. A little pilly, but we're going to make it work. Let's close Catrice. Let's go into this Nude Sticks. Nude Sticks Naughty and Spice blush. Blend her out with a brush. Gorgeous blush. Received that blush in a beauty box. Blends right on in. That foundation. No. I'm gonna have to pass. NYX Bear With Me Concealer in the shade Vanilla, itty bittiest little dot. Not my favorite packaging. I like a wand better. Right into my dark area. Side the nose. A little extra coverage on my chin. A little bit in my forehead. Blend it out with the sponge ever so gently. Yeah, it's still doing it. See the little chonkies? It's a stinking foundation. Can't have chonky foundation. I mean, the Pat McGrath primers worked with every single foundation I own. Almost. I don't think I've used it with every single one of them, but most of them. It's got to be that foundation. Well, it was discounted at wherever I purchased it from for a reason. Gorgy. Gorgy. Let's set the under eyes with Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, cult classic, with a little bit of Florasis Peach Blossom Powder mixed into it. Using the puff to pat it in. Yeah, the under eyes are looking a lot better. It was deaf the Tula Cooling Under Eye Balm. I'm just taking a little bit of that, what was left in the cap, the Laura Mercier, and setting the rest of the face gently. We're going to go in with powder bronzer and powder blush. Two. Thank you, Laura, as always. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, shade medium. Elf, I think it's a blush brush. These are my C brushes. I have an A team, I have a B team, and a C team. But I washed all of my brushes. And grabbed my C team. C team brushes are just as good as the A and B team. They're just not my favorites. I did not see a human yesterday in Naples. That's okay. Not every day do we make sales. Would we like to? Yes. The last time I was here, I had quite a few sales. So fingers crossed, we see humans today. Blush. Thinking. You know what? Let's use this very inexpensive, I think I paid $3 for it, Elf blush in the shade Blushing. Sigma tapered highlighter brush. It's kind of sheer, but that's okay, because we want the eyes to be the star of the show. I'm looking at my face now. The foundation is kind of collecting in this area, it seems. Not my favorite look, but I think the bronzer and the blush distract from the horribleness of that foundation. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. You see it out there in the world for a discounted price. Pass. Bare Minerals Original Liquid Mineral Foundation. Pass. Pass on that. Pass. Thank you, e.l.f. As always, e.l.f. makes gorgeous products. I'm going to further set a little bit with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe Unlocked. This beautiful, ever so glowy setting powder. Just gives like an ethereal glow that I like. Powders are expensive for a reason. Looking like a superstar. Anywho's, oi, let's finish the eyes. Back into that Drama liquid pencil, if I can stink and find it. Here's, nope. One more try, Christina, come on. Maybe she's little. Let me just take out every single pencil in here till we find it. What in God's gravy name? Did I put it somewhere? I'm losing my mind, people. Boy. Losing my mind. Where did I put it? Oh. Put it where it didn't belong. That explains it. So, I'm going to put it all on the waterline. Ever so gently. Right on the edge of the waterline. Grabbing that, again, little pencil brush. Doesn't have a name. That's what I'm going to call it. Stretching my eye a little bit, just to make it taunt. I'm going to smoke the lower lash line out. It's necessary to make a very goofy face while doing it. Color switching it. Match the other side. Don't be afraid to be bold. Be bold. Wiping that off a little bit. A little bit of harshness right there. Now, back into the eyeshadow palette with that beautiful cool tone gray beige-ish color. A little bit, no, my Eco Tools. It's denser, but it's a little bit more fluffy than the pencil brush we were just using. Very small dip. Further blend out the eye pencil. Yes. Color switch it before I throw it in there. Fluffy. Color switch. Really just blend out that edge. Yes and yes. That really brought a lightness to my eyes today. Let's finish the eyebrows. So yesterday, I put a kind of a harsh line underneath like the bottom area of my brow and just combed it up very simply, and it came out gorgeous. So I'm going to try that again today, see if it was a fluke. So I'm just going to put product along the bottom, defining the shape. It's a waxy pencil, Zeesea Palace Identity eyebrow pencil. Spoolie on the other end, combing it up. Blending it up, I should say. What the heck? I don't know about you. Look at that eyebrow compared to that eyebrow. Well, I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. Just defining the lower edge. All kinds of goings-ons out there. And blending it upward. What the? I mean, that one always comes out better. I don't even know where, I just came up with that on my own. I mean, maybe I saw it somewhere, but I don't remember. That looks fantastic. Do we need a little bit more blush? We look a little Patchy McGee right there. No, let's not. Less is more, remember? Less is more. Let's set it. Let's set it, forget it. Move on with our day. Jamming skincare back in the box. Milani Make It Last, the original version. It really does make it last. Lovely formula. As good as the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. Beautiful mister. Smells lovely. Really melts all the makeup together. Take the hair out. I'm going kind of heavy. I'm here for a long time. Want this to look beautiful all day. $6 Amazon fan. Then we'll pick the lip. Finish the eyes. I think that I want to go in with a more brown pencil. I'll dig while I'm drying. Gone green, just lovely. Next. My hair was so easy to get ready this morning. I don't know what happened last night, but I usually, when I get home from work, just throw my hair into a bun on the top of my head to get it out of the way, and I go about my business. When I got up this morning, I took the hair out of the bun, and there was no, like, creases from the scrunchie. I didn't even have to blow dry. I literally could have just walked out the door. How is that possible? How is that possible? That eye look, I think, is fantastic. Tell me what you think in the comments. But I don't know if it's the color in my hair. I don't know if it, because of the color, it made it a little bit more dense or heavy. I don't know. I think I want to put a little Laura Mercier in the T-zone. I'm looking a little shiny in the T-zone. A little bit on the puff. Just going to smoosh it in. We don't want a shiny T-zone. A little bit. Better. I don't mind glow on the sides of the face, but not in the center. It could tend to look a little greasy. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going with my absolute favorite mascara of all time from the beautiful Selena Gomez Rare Beauty. The eyes, come on with that color. I love a sparkle. Rare Beauty holds the curl. It adjusts the amount of volume that I would like for my lashes to be naturally, but they're not. It never gets clumpy, even when I've kept it for way too long because I love it and don't want to spend $20 on a new one. Gorgeous. It really just brings the eye look together. The guy should be here this morning. We have some mattress moving to do. One more coat. Second day of using last night I took lion's mane mushroom supplement for the second time. Happy to report, as far as I know, I haven't forgotten anything from home. We're having a good start. Could be a placebo, I could be just thinking that it's working, but I'll take it. NYX matte lip liner in the shade Cold Brew. Lip liner. Clearly. I think I'm going to go with my favorite nude lip. That's a little bold, but we're going to blend it out. Finger? Yeah. Looks a little crazy right now, but hold please. You know what? Let's go in. Let's celebrate Allie Glines and her new blushes with Flawless Lips in the shade Lily. Not the most long lasting. But it's a joy to reapply. Beautiful, glossy. I'm just going to take this little brush that I use to put on my NARS pot concealer. And let's just take the pot concealer and just clean up the edges of this. Just going to put it on the back of my hand a little bit. When I blended the lip pencil out with my finger, I blurred it a little bit too much. Well, I think we've done it. We're looking a little vampy, but that's okay. Maybe we're a little vampy on the inside. It's okay. Thank you for watching me get ready today. Like if you like, or don't. Subscribe if you'd like to. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. I'm going to scrape a little bit of mascara I got on my eyelid off. Be ready for my day, and I will see you in my next video.